Hi, what have you done for love today? I'm really glad you get to hear each video start with the word love. And not only that, I'm glad it comes from me. At least not some commie bullshitting flip-flopper. Here is undeniable proof that the country is brainwashed and cowardly. Okay? So MSNBC had its highest rated week in more than a year last week. Rachel Maddow's show, the most watched show in all of cable news, total audience of 3.9 million viewers. It was MSNBC's best primetime ratings since July 2022. I'm not going to show it because I've done it countless times. And not just Rachel, but I have mocked and made fun of so many of other people who have come out and said, but we're going to stick with her. On her show, I have the clip. It's on her show to her 3.9 million viewers, telling them, if you get the COVID jab, it stops with you. You won't ever get COVID again, and you won't spread COVID to anyone else. That's what happened, people. That is what happened. And now, a year, two later, whatever, best week they ever had, or whatever. Since July 2022, 3.9 million most watched show and all. That's unreal. So there's the brainwashed part. Now, you ready for the cowardly part? 81% of the population have received at least one dose. And, you know, as much as I don't put faith in the numbers that I read here, I can tell you right now from personal experience, that is real close to true, if not. I cannot believe it. Here's where the cowardly runs into, okay? This thing had a 96.78% survival rate. It just did. It went after the elderly, the already really sick, and the morbidly and just obese people. That's what happened. 81% has had at least one dose because they were afraid that they needed protection from a virus with 96, 97, 98%. Now look how you flip-flopped already. A third of adults believe that they have caused a sudden death. Now here's from my show from just like a year and a half ago. It's from Chinese billionaire right here guy. What the CCP wants the most is to have the U.S. troops get vaccinated. That way the military falls and they can invade. Now look what's being reported a year or so and a half after that. U.S. military confirms myocarditis spike. So best of luck to y'all. Because remember, you all came out and told me that 2020 was going to be fine. And don't forget, I'm a United States Navy veteran. 9/11 went down, and the next year I was signed up. So I'll say it again. Shit went down, and I jumped up. So best of luck to you. You know, the whole country, and I don't care, it's what the narrative believes. And if you don't believe it, then you're going to sit here and just say, what difference does it make? It's whatever happens is going to happen. Ain't nobody going to do shit about it. So whether it was stolen or not, doesn't matter. Nobody's doing shit. Not even Trump. Trump supporters, my mom's vax injured. Do you want to send me money for donations for her vax injury? She could take it. She can use all the help she can get. How come that dude didn't shut this place down like he did for the virus and say, hey, I suspect election fraud. We're shutting this place down like I shut it down for COVID because it's all part of a scam. And so anyway, back to the official narrative. Joe Biden, most popular president in history. Then 3-4 months later, the majority of the country is saying, fuck that guy. So I wonder if how many of you, is this going to flip? A third to how quick to half, to how quick to most, to how quick to all. So cowardly, and from what I've learned too, since this whole stuff has started, is that I see why people did this. I mean, for the most part, I'm not going to say everybody, but man, it's hard for me not to say that, but I'm not going to say that because that's not true. That, I mean, the majority are lying, bullshitting flip-floppers that are just so selfish. And so I'm glad I stuck to my guns and got ready for 2020 like I've been telling people to do for years prior. Because, man, 81%, that's sick. And it's got to be close to true because almost everyone I know has taken, at least, just like this says, at least one.